Welcome back to the Fishing Doctor's Adventures. It's day 2 of the ice fishing season. There we go. Oh, look at that. I set the hook and I didn't hook him, but I flipped him right out of the hole. First brookie of the day. Little eastern brook trout. Beautiful fish. I want some bigger fish today. Not for these little guys. Here, we'll try something. We'll bring them in with the spoon. And then we'll drop this one down when they get there. There's a little better one. A little better brook trout right there on that duckbill by Clam Tackle. That kind of worked, bringing them in with the spoon. And then once they're around, you put the jig back down because you're only allowed one line per person in BC, so you can only have one line in the water at a time. So I'm trying to follow those rules and only have one line at a time, but I still want to have this type of presentation. But some guys will put a flasher, like a spoon, a few inches above their jig, and that works too. Not very big. A little brook trout on that slender spoon. Oh, there's one. Up with the spoon, down with the jig. There he is waiting for my jig. Oh, there he is. Another one. So beautiful this morning. Gonna get a suntan out here. You got my worm. Still there though, so I got another jig. There he is. I got him. That's why it's handy having 2 hooks. Got my bait off one and the other one down. Bam. Oh. That's the biggest one yet. Look, I just set the jaw jacker. You seriously saw me set it? 2 seconds later, fish on. That's the biggest brookie I've got out of here. That's a nice one. On that little clam duckbill. They don't sponsor me. I bought these at Bass Pro Shop. They're kind of expensive, like $5 a piece. Oh, there's one. There's a bunch. There's a big one. Maybe that's a big one. Could be a bigger one. There we go. Oh, that's a little bigger one. That's a better fish. Yeah, look at that. On the Len Thompson spoon. Crushed it. Look at that beautiful brookie. What a pretty fish. Man, I can't even hold this guy. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So anyways, we're first ice brook trout fishing. And out of all the ice fishing there is, first ice brook trout fishing is one of the best types of fishing you can do. It's usually fast action. The fish are super aggressive and they'll respond well to big flashy lures like different types of spoons. Big in relation to them, right? Like 1 inch to 2 inch type spoons. That's what will get them going. And you can tip them with any kind of bait. I have just a piece of night crawler or shrimp or salmon eggs. All kinds of stuff will work. Oh, there he's back. Yeah, and lots of action. They like lots of action until you see them come in. If you're looking down a hole through the tent when they're there, slow it down a bit. Even sometimes pause it when they're right on it. Then they'll grab it. There's 2 down there now. And so what you want to do is you can like raise it up and lower it down. They like to chase it. They don't ever stop and sit still. They'll continue to move around. So they're not like perch that'll come up and look at it. They'll just swim around and they'll come by one time and just inhale it. So when they start doing that, that's when you can slow your jigs down. When you're not seeing anything, just do the big jigs. Bring the fish in. They like the flash. They'll come in to investigate it. And that's what you want to do. As soon as you see the fish, then you can slow your presentation down. get down to business and get them interested in your lure. Also, you know, you can fish really shallow early spring for brook trout. Anywhere from less than a foot of water, a few inches of water even, especially, like these are triploids in British Columbia, so they don't really go through the spawning behaviors. So they may not be as shallow and as aggressive as in some lakes where they're the natural ones, because in the fall and winter time that's their spawning time. But they still are very aggressive and they'll go in very shallow water. Like last night I was out fishing and I was in about 1.5 foot of water and they were come cruising by, because they're feeding on the aquatic insects, shrimp and everything that's living in those green vegetation still. Since the ice just froze over, there's this live vegetation, so they'll cruise really shallow and just scoop up presentations. All the way out, I'm in about 6.5 feet of water right now. And the thing is, when you're in deeper water, go only midway down, like 3 feet to halfway down in the water column, because they'll come up for those lures. They're used to coming up and scooping off bugs right under the ice. Oh, I got one. A little guy. Taking a selfie, sending it to my buddy who's like, "You're ice fishing?" Here, I'll take one with the fish on and send it to him. Always keep your electronics, your cell phones in a zipped pocket. I learned the hard way. I dropped mine in the lake, down the hole, 20 some feet of water. You can go watch that video. I'll put a link in the description below. We got it back. It's crazy. Fishing net and a hockey stick. Cool. Oh, I got one. That's a little better one. Oh, came off. That was a bigger one. That one was fighting. Oh, there's one. Okay, another thing about brook trout fishing is, if you come out early in the morning, the fish are likely to be in shallower. They'll be in that really skinny water. But as the sun comes up and gets higher, they'll move out of that really shallow water just a bit, just to off that shallow edge. So find where it just starts to edge off, like holes 10 feet away or in 2-3 feet of water, and then right over here it's dropped down. So there's another fish. It's dropped down to the 5, 6, 7 feet, and they're cruising that edge. They're staying on that edge. They're not going far from it, and that's where you'll keep finding fish throughout the day. Is just slightly deeper water. Sometimes hooking your bait differently. It's hanging straight up and down. Sometimes they don't like it. Sometimes you hook it horizontally if you got a treble on 2 trebles, and that'll sometimes work better than just dangling straight up and down. For some reason fish like horizontal looking things. I know spoons are vertical, but sometimes it changes a lot if you put the bait horizontally. If you're using mealworms or worms, don't just hook it on one hook and let it hang straight down. Of course, Murphy's Law, right? As soon as I heard the camera battery beeping because it's dying, this beauty comes in and nails my spoon. Isn't that a gorgeous fish? Yeah. Let's go catch some more. Oh, here's fish. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a better one. That's a big one. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, jumped right on the hole. You see that? He came in fast and he crushed that spoon. Let's get in sunshine. Came in fast, crushed that spoon. I was fighting him right below the ice. You probably see him flashing around, and he jumped right out of the hole. Came flying right out of the hole for me. I didn't have to steer his head into the hole, it just flipped right out. It's a nice thing about early ice. It's easy to get the fish out of the hole. Man, that's almost a 2-pound trout. Look how thick he is. Look at that fish. Isn't it cool how you can see him through the ice like that? That's a nice brook trout too. Bigger than the smallest one I got. Look at that beauty. Okay, see, this time of year when the ice is thin, nice and clear, and there's water on top, you can just put the transducer right on the ice, and it makes a nice signal, so you don't have to get messed up like that last one. Oh, there's one. Hit it. Did you see that through the ice? Back. He's right there. Here he comes. You got him. Oh, he cut off. Got one. There's another one down there. I don't know if you can see him through the ice. Oh no. I got tangled down here. I gotta pull this thing out. There we go. Oh, he's off. Swimming around. Think he can find the hole? They have a way? Look at that. Back down the hole. He wants it. He's gonna eat it. There, I got him. Oh my. This guy took off like lightning. Oh man. Look at him go. Oh. Oh yeah. Look at that fight. Oh, you can see everything. That's excellent. Oh man, gotta love this kind of fishing. Look at that. Oh, beautiful rookie. There he goes. Oh, there he is. There he comes. Oh, little guy.